Hi, I'm Mike,
And I'm Adam.
and we're going to try some beers today. What type of beer are we doing today,
We
Adam?
are doing wheat beers today,
Mm,
a variety of wheat beers.
excellent, excellent. So we've got some authentic German here and some from the States, and we're going to try a few things here.
Let's
I,
do it.
I think it's going to be good.
Our first one is
I'll let you pronounce it.
Tucher.
I
I
believe
can't. I
that's,
can't even do it.
yeah,
Tucher.
we ran it through a translation service. I believe it was Tucher,
Tucher.
right. It's a Hell's Hefeweizen
And the Tucher.
Nutriture,
I got that
which
one
which
right.
just
Yeah.
means naturally
Naturally cloudy.
cloudy. Okay, so it's an unfiltered wheat beer, and it is the oldest wheat beer brewery from Nuremberg. When I think of Nuremberg, I think of
We're going to give our judgment on
right, exactly, exactly. I think of judginess.
it. I like the can. I like the colors.
Absolutely.
It's a little. It looked like the Carolina blue, which
Yeah,
it's fine here, I guess.
it's a Rhode Island blue. I think Carolina
Okay,
stole it.
sure,
So
sure. I think it's 5.2%.
okay,
5.2%.
pours nicely.
Pours nicely.
Yeah, it definitely has some cloudiness to it, which is nice. It's living
It
up
does
to
have a little
that.
color. It's got a lemony.
Yeah,
Got a lemony smell to it.
yeah, a little citrus.
It's looks like pineapple juice. You hold it up to the light. It looks like kind of like pineapple juice.
Eh,
Lemony smell on the top. Looks like it's pretty carbonated, but the head dies on it.
The head dies very quickly, but it poured nicely. Got a good nose.
This is it is very lemony. I won't say very lemony, but it's got a lemon character to it to me.
Yeah,
It's finish is real nice and clean.
it is. It's very crisp, very
Very crisp.
clean.
It's not as carbonated as you would think.
No, not at all.
It's
Goes down very smooth.
very smooth, very
Yeah,
easy drinking.
yeah.
This is brewed with the in accordance with the Bavarian purity law.
Right.
You know what that is?
I have no idea what that
I
is.
think that is. I'm fairly certain that is that you're only allowed to brew with 4 ingredients.
Okay.
There's several of them that do that, and anybody that does with the Bavarian purity law, they like to pronounce it.
Right. Well, absolutely.
Um,
And I think that the purity law might also pertain to it has to be bottled or canned in country. It's not
yeah,
something
maybe
that,
something like
like
that.
Guinness, which I love,
Yeah.
that's an Irish beer, but a lot of it is brewed, bottled and canned here in the States. I think this actually, I could be wrong. We'll look it up.
We'll look it up. We should have looked it up first, but we didn't.
Exactly.
Fine.
If you know, put something in the comments.
Yeah, put a link in the comments to a Wikipedia article.
Exactly. Well, there you go.
I don't know. I really like this. I didn't have much expectation for this.
Nope.
This is very nice.
Yeah. No, it's excellent.
It's very neutral. The
Mhm.
lemon goes away.
Yeah.
As far as growing in glass, I don't think it does much of that.
No, it is what it is, and
Yeah.
it starts off strong and it stays strong.
Yeah.
Not in like an alcohol volume way, but
It's a really nice tasting, really good taste.
yeah, yeah. I'm enjoying this. I'm not a huge wheat person, but
Me either.
But this is good. I mean, usually when I think of a wheat beer, I think of Blue Moon.
Yeah.
And Blue Moon's fine. Blue Moon's good, but I've always had Blue Moon with the orange in it,
Right.
and it's only recently that I've had a Blue Moon where I didn't put anything in it, and it's got a very different taste to it.
And
So,
if anything,
but that's my baseline. That's what I'm comparing
yeah,
it to.
and Blue Moon's is for me a little cloudier than that. Even though that says
Yeah.
naturally cloudy, Blue
Yeah.
Moon's a little cloudier.
This is excellent. This is really, really good.
Yeah, surprising.
Yeah.
What would you give it? Rate it?
Oh, I'm gonna give that a 4.
A 4?
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
which
gonna
is
give
high
it-
for me.
I'm gonna give it a 4 too. I really
Yeah,
like that.
I really enjoyed that. I would definitely have that again. And
Absolutely.
again, I'm not a big Hefeweizen person. My son is. My son loves them.
The Germans know what they're doing with beer.
Oh yeah, absolutely. When I was out in Colorado last week and the week before, I was speaking to somebody at Battle Mountain Brewery in Colorado Springs, and he was telling me about a place down in Florence, Colorado, which is, I guess, just a little bit south. And we had a an American serviceman that served like 20 years in Germany, and now he brews Hefeweizens here in the states.
Mm.
And I would trust
Yeah.
that he knows a lot more about them than I do, and I wish that I had an opportunity to go down there and maybe educate myself a little bit more on
Yeah.
them. But that's a future trip. I'll definitely go back out to see my son again. So
Of course you will.
yeah, and the breweries.
All right, next up we have Gizmo. This is Gizmo Brew Works Beekeeper Honey Wheat out of Raleigh.
Okay.
Beekeeper honey wheat exhibits the characteristics of honey sweetness, floral nose, notes of fruit, hint of clove, light body, brewed with wildflower honey. Gizmo's honey wheat beer is a nod to the beekeeping profession. 5.5%. That's a lot of stuff going on.
That's a lot going on.
That's a lot of stuff going
I
on
noticed
there.
that the first one didn't have that normal banana note to it that
Okay.
you find in a lot of the wheats, which is part of the process with the yeast. And this doesn't mention that either. Usually it's banana and clove in my experience, and this one mentions the clove. So
This makes a lot of promises on the can.
it does.
It makes a lot of
It
promises.
really, really does.
Different nose on this one. It's not nearly as lemony.
No, it's not. What is that?
Not as cloudy, and the head dies on it
Very quickly.
no head at all, really.
No.
Still looks kind of like pineapple juice.
I'd say apple juice, but
Okay. So the mouthfeel on this one is completely different from that.
It's not as smooth.
It's not as smooth. It's thicker.
Mm-hmm.
There's a thicker creaminess
Yeah.
to it. There's the wheat finish. This one
Yeah.
did not have the wheat finish that you so
No.
associate like with the Blue Moon, and it is
Just
there.
as you were saying it, it hit me.
There
Yeah,
it is.
absolutely.
That is that wheat finish that
I'm trying so hard to taste the honey.
there.
And as you were saying that, I was thinking about it, and I was, oh, there we go. Yeah. But that's that banana type taste.
I get a little clove. I'm not getting much honey. I'm not
Mm-mm.
getting the honey sweetness for it. But that wheat back it's there.
Oh, it's definitely there.
There it is.
Yep. Huh?
This is I guess since I've only ever really messed around with American style wheats.
Right.
This is what I think of as a wheat beer as opposed to the originator of it. Here. This is what I think of as a wheat beer. And I much prefer that to this.
Yeah. Yeah. This isn't bad.
But
I wish that we had saved that one maybe for later.
Yeah, maybe.
You know,
I was thinking
because it's hard now not to, like before I mentioned that all I had was the Blue Moon in mind, and that was going to be my baseline, and then I had this.
Yeah,
and it really raised the bar, you know. And
I compare everything to the Lost Coast Tangerine wheat because it has the same sort of clean finish as this.
Yeah,
and it still has a flavor profile. Well, this claims to have a flavor profile that doesn't have that clean finish. And as far as the notes of fruit, floral nose, I'll give it the floral nose, but the rest of it, not so much.
I'm not even getting any clove.
I'm
not.
Just a slight. It's more.
And that's one of the things I like in it because I like that taste. I like that experience, and I'm not getting that from this. It's not bad.
It's not bad. It doesn't live up to the label of what the label says it is. And that wheat kick on the end. If you like that wheat kick, there it is.
Yeah. It really does kick in between sips.
You know? Yeah, it really does.
When you let it settle in there,
and I'm not getting much growing either. It's there.
It doesn't grow at all in the glass. It's what it is. Again, not bad, not great. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
What would you rate? What is your? It's fine.
Again, going with my baseline of 3 being, if I give this a 3, I will drink it again. I might not order it. I might not seek it out, but I will drink it again. Anything below a 3, no. 2.75. I'm not impressed.
My it's fine is a 3. It's fine. It's a 3.
Yeah.
I think we're pretty much in agreement on that.
Yeah, I think so. You're nicer than I am when it comes to the ratings. So, all right. So
We're going with another strong flavor profile on this one.
right, and this is out of Great Lakes, which
Great
we
Lakes,
really love,
yes.
and that's out of Michigan.
Yeah.
This is the Crushworthy Low Cal Citrus Wheat. So, I mean, we can knock back a bunch of these and not gain any weight. That sounds good.
At least what they say.
Right. Do you believe in love at first sip? With a lightly filtered body and a sweet kiss of orange, it's more than a crush. It's your new main squeeze.
I don't like how you read that.
I know. I like that. They're not out of Michigan. They're out of Ohio. Why do I say that all the time? I always think Great Lakes is out of Michigan. It's out of Cleveland, Ohio.
We'll get fact checked on air.
Yes, we are.
Boy, 4.0%.
Yep. So that's a pretty low.
Pretty low. Yep. It's crushworthy.
Yeah, it's crushworthy.
You're supposed to be able to pound them jokers.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Well, it's definitely lighter.
That's a lot lighter.
And that head just disappeared immediately.
That is a lot lighter.
Yeah.
It is a lot lighter.
You can try to get some head out of it, but I don't know that you're going to.
It's just gone. It's gone. That looks more like lemonade, diluted lemonade.
Exactly.
Oh, no smell.
Yeah, where the first two had that apple juice, or you said pineapple juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's definitely far more diluted. It doesn't have the same color.
Wow, that's
it is what it is.
It is fairly cloudy. It's a little cloudy.
It's more subtle than the Beekeeper in the nose. It's
yes, a lot more subtle.
Yeah,
which I would attribute to just the whole watered down vibe to it.
Well, it's the locale.
It is the locale. Mm-hmm. It's
so doesn't mean it's going to be bad.
It's got a orange in another room taste to it.
I know exactly what you mean by that.
Yeah,
it says that it has orange in it, and it's orange adjacent.
Yes, it's orange adjacent.
Okay.
The memory of orange from a van driving down the road. Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, this is. It does not have the wheat kick on the end.
No.
Like the Gizmo did. This is.
I don't know if you saw my reaction just then, but because you had gone in before I did and kind of mocked it a little bit, I wasn't expecting a lot. No, it's not bad.
It's fine. It's fine. I don't really know a lot about low calorie beers and things like that.
Do I look like I do? This
well, I've got something in my mouth.
I am getting some citrus notes.
It is. It's faint.
It's very faint, but it's more pronounced than usual. It's not in the next room.
Yeah,
it was. Yeah, I know.
It's funny. I can see it. Crushworthy is you should be able to pound a lot of these. It says it's an ale brewed with orange and lemon. Maybe a touch of lemon. It's just a touch of lemon, just citrus in general. No lime.
No, I think I'm getting more lemon than orange, to be honest with you. The orange is very, very faint.
Yeah, I can see that. The orange is kind of like on the outside of the flavor profile. Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't have that wheat finish. And I think you mentioned that already.
Yeah.
The Beekeeper had that wheat finish. Where it just
it's just
a
wheat kick beer right there at you.
Right.
This one doesn't have it at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's very clean. It's a good after cut in the yard beer.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
I think that's what that's good for.
Easily, and I don't know about pounding beers like you keep saying. You're a lot younger than I am.
Well, that's when they say it's crushworthy.
Right,
you want to be able to get several of them in one sitting. Sure.
Does it grow in the glass?
Not at all.
No,
not at all.
No, none of them really.
None of them really do. I don't think that this style is conducive to that.
Yep.
Unless
that
somebody wants to point one out to us.
Oh, yeah.
I'll try it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll try it. What do you think? What's your rate? Is it better than that?
Yeah, it is better than that.
Okay.
Is it substantially better than that?
Okay.
Nah, not really.
Okay.
This was a 4.
Absolutely.
And I only gave this one a 2.75. I'm gonna go. It's not. It's closer to this than it is to this. I'm gonna go about a 3.25 on that.
Wow,
Yeah,
really?
I am. I mean, I would drink this again.
Wow,
I might
okay.
not pound them like you do, but
I'm not pounding it.
well, you
I
mentioned
give it. I give it a 3. It's fine.
only a
I give
three.
it a 3. It's fine.
Wow.
It's fine.
Okay.
Either one of them, they're really about the same. This one has a little bit more flavor, but the
Yeah.
wheat kick on the end kind of brings it down. This is drinkable.
I disagree. I think this one has more flavor than this one
Okay.
does. I'm getting more citrus out of that one. I think that I'm built up the hype
Okay.
maybe just by looking at the can and
This one did
and
make
hearing it.
promises I don't think it kept.
No, it didn't keep the promises. There's no honey.
There is not any
I
honey.
was expecting some sweetness from the honey,
And there's not.
and it's not there. At least not in the little bit that I tried.
I like there's more. This one is more substantial than this one.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is very thin
Yeah.
compared to this.
Yeah.
That one has more body than
Yeah.
that one does. Um, but
Wow.
I don't think it lived up to what my expectations were
Definitely
just
didn't.
looking at the can.
Gotcha.
And again, that's what most of us do. We go into a place
Book
and
by its cover and all.
exactly, exactly. You look at it, and that's all you can do is judge. What are they telling us,
Mhm.
and does it live up to its representation? I don't think the beekeeper did. I think Great Lakes says straight out, we're low-cal beer, so you know
Yep.
it's going to be thinner. Yeah,
You gave it integrity points.
I did. They're honest.
So
Yes, you're already moving it the right.
I'll do that. I'll do that
Really?
because it's a little bit. It's. I mean, this is the clear.
Oh yeah, that's the clear
winner.
winner today.
I give you that. That's maybe a little bit better in what it sets out to do than this. I prefer this though.
I think the taste is better
only
in that,
by-
even though it's watered down
Yeah.
or thin or however you want to describe it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the same consistency or the body. This
Okay.
is definitely thicker and it has
Okay.
more to it, more substance. But again, none of them are bad. None of them are bad at all. This stands out as far better
I know
than
what
the
they're
two of
doing.
those.
And the
Well, they
Germans-
obviously do, yeah. I'm anxious to try more of that, and I think we need to try some more Hefeweizens, from Germany, and and see again. My whole experience with wheat beers, for the most part, is like a Blue Moon. The Lost Coast Tangerine, I love that. It's everything a Blue Moon wants to be.
Absolutely.
But we didn't do the Lost Coast
We
today.
did not.
No, and we should. I like Lost Coast. Anyhow,
Anyway,
yeah.
throw some more suggestions of wheat beers because we're not super versed with that.
No, we're not, and we're not. We're not hesitant to try new things. So if you have any suggestions at all for other wheat beers, other styles, we're going to be doing sours pretty soon, which you can tell by my face. I'm already. Anyhow,
We'll do it.
I'm trying to broaden my horizons. I really am. Porters, stouts, those are more of our wheelhouse.
Yeah, I don't want to be able to see through it.
No. And this was closer. The haziness, the natural haziness. The beekeeper had more. Even though I like the Crushworthy better than you saw right through it.
Absolutely.
It's very. But anyhow, if you have any suggestions, please put them in the comments. We'll try anything.
Absolutely.
All right.
I'm Adam.
I'm Mike. This was fun.
Like beer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.